Welcome back to another episode of the VSOP Lounge. Listen, it feels so good to have y'all in here. Listen, y'all don't understand. Like I'm like the kid that finally got invited to the cool kids. Said, I am the captain. I'm the captain. Let's get that straight right now. But it feels good to have y'all in here with me. Let's the drink of the evening out of this 14.5 ounce Grown Man Logic highball glass available at shop grownmanlogicpod.com. The drink of the evening is a gin and tonic. Gin will make you sin, and we're gonna get into it. We got some shit to discuss this evening. Too long. Black people have been giving other Black people passes just because we for the culture, that person looks like me and this, that, and the other. But it seems like not as of late, but in society, that the people that look just like me are the people that fuck me over the hardest. Pause if you need to. But we gonna get into it tonight because I need the entire Black community to come step up to the bar. We got some shit to discuss. K-Dot, I'm gonna let you kick us off and give us a soft touch because smoke sesh.
Kick us off with what?
Well, so all right. So have you ever been screwed over by another Black person?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Hey, let me start off with this. I actually was talking to y'all about this the other day, and I said, sometimes I feel obligated to buy from like my Black friends / associates just because they're Black, even when I don't like the merchandise or said product, right? And the question that I have now is, why do I feel guilty? Why do I feel guilty if I don't buy Eric's t-shirt and because he Black and that's my friend, but I don't like the damn t-shirt? It's like, why do I feel that way?
Because you've been marketing it that way, and people pull on your heartstrings. I'm just another Black man trying to make it. I'm just a Black woman trying to make it. Hashtag support Black business. Hashtag support the struggle. Hashtag for the fuck you. Please take several seats because. No, because here's what happens inside of this community, particularly, right? You get bullied. You get emotionally bullied into supporting Black businesses that puts up a half-assed effort because those same people expect your support. The same thing is true in politics. Look at how the Democratic Party's been fucking Black people over for years because they just know, like, we're not a Republican. We're gonna get the Black vote. But the same thing happens inside of the Black community. I'm gonna put out half-ass merchandise. I didn't take no, not now survey, not now census. I ain't asked nobody what they would like, how they would like to see it, how they prefer. Is this even supporting this community? Does the community need it? Is there another Black person doing this? Because really, if you was about that business, it shouldn't be no competition. You should find a different niche that the community doesn't have and jump in that way. But that's not what we're doing. Mm-hmm. We want to put the same shit out that my uncle got out, right? And get mad at me because I'm not supporting him or you because I don't like this shit, and fuck you for making me feel bad about it.
So you feel like and I know that I'm not the only person that probably feels that way, that could be watching this, but you think we feel that way because we've been conditioned that we owe each other that level of support, I've been conditioned to, okay, I owe my fellow Black person to do business with them, even if I don't really like what they're doing, even if I don't really support what they're doing, I owe them that just because we're Black.
Yeah, and here's and as proof, you got words for people that don't support: hater, coon, whitewash. I'm so serious. If you don't support Black business, you get called whitewash. You get called sellout. All these. So if it wasn't true, there wouldn't be a name for it. You understand what I'm saying? And how many times have you seen the hashtag on social media? If you're not with us, you're against us. If you're not with me, then what happened to I'm for you and God for us all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because I don't like your shit, it doesn't mean that I don't want to see you win. Yeah. You just not. I go to work every day, 60, 70 fucking hours. right? And not to mention, for me to support your ungrateful black ass, I'm taking food off of Dominic's table. You understand what I'm saying? So if I don't like it, you don't hold me to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have the nerve to get mad when I tell you, hey, look, I would like to see this like this.
Right.
I'm the consumer. Right.
Yes, you can never give a critique. And that was gonna bring me to my second point, is that unfortunately, if you say, here, Kendra, here's X amount of dollars, go invest in where you want to invest. Unfortunately, my first instinct is not to invest in Black. And the reason why is because I have I don't want to say I've had so many bad experiences working with Black owned companies, and Black owned companies, how they're ran, the customer service, and it being in whatever, if I worked with them anyway, I have a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Black businesses. So it's unfortunate, and I hate that this is coming out of my mouth, but I would not invest. Like my first instinct would not be to invest in a Black owned company, and it's because of my past experiences, and I even feel guilty saying that.
Why? I was gonna ask the same question. Why?
Because it sucks that I'm trusting outside. I can trust outside of the Black community to invest.
All they have to do, all these black business owners have to do is be better. Be better at your business. Like, because you're Black doesn't mean, like Dewan hit the nail on the head when he was like, I don't like the shit. I don't want to see you lose, but that's just not for me. So you shouldn't feel guilty, because that's like your Uncle Ray Ray putting out a mixtape. You know he trash. You know what I'm saying? He still got that 1976, 83 fucking hip hop rap style. You know, and he's still talking about the hippity hop and skip scott and whatever the fuck he's preaching. That's not the type of music that you like. That doesn't mean you do not want to see him win. You just, hey, I'm a cheer for you. Good job. Hey, I hope you make it, because we ain't getting out the hood. You keep rapping like that. So it doesn't make you shouldn't feel guilty. Just be better. Tell Uncle Ray Ray, hey, maybe you should like talk about something current that people can relate to. Because all the people that you rapping to, they in their 60s and they dead or something like that. Like you shouldn't feel guilty for that.
Yeah, no, I definitely do. Even like I feel so guilty to the point where even if I don't like what you do, I'll be like, hey, here's X amount of dollars. Why don't you do a giveaway and give somebody one of your shirts? Because I don't want the shirt, but I'm gonna support you. Like that's how guilty I feel when it comes to that. Like I feel like obligated to support in that way, because I know that I can support by sharing it, and I know I can support by liking it or whatever. But I feel like, you know, if I know you on a more personal level, then I should support with cash.
Nah, nope. See, and here's where logic kicks in. See, here's where logic kicks in, right? First off, how about you do A, B, and C? If you call me a hater, you call me, you don't fuck with me, you block me, you mute me, because hey, look, at the end of the day, you're the consumer, right? And you trust based off of a proven record, right? So when I'm in the stock market, right? Okay, I do some shit, right? But at the end of the day, I'm trusting who has a proven record, not.
That's what I mean. Right?
But what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that Black people don't have the same businesses as whites, but like at the end of the day, like your customer service sucks. Like you want me to invest into your convenience store on the corner, but every time I walk in that motherfucker, one of the lights is always flickering. Like, what if I got epilepsy or something? You selfish motherfucker, put a light bulb in there. What are you doing?
And it's hard, because it's really hard, because I feel like, you know, I try to stand for everything Black. I really do. And it's like, if I think about a lot of the times, where the majority of the time where I've worked or did business with Blacks, it was always bad customer service. Because sometimes, like, sometimes the product is out of control. It could have been happened at the warehouse. It could have been mishandled during shipping. There's a number of things that may not even be your fault. But the way you handle the customer is everything, right? Because it doesn't matter whose fault it is. I'm the customer, I'm innocent. This is what happened to my product. And there's been a time where I bought this is in my wig days. I don't wear wigs no more, but I used to be a wig girl, man. You can't tell me nothing. Okay, curly bob. I had a wig for every week if I wanted. So I did.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot. No,
this ain't strong. This ain't strong enough. God damn.
So I wear a wig, and if y'all have ever bought hair for one of your women, you know it's not cheap, especially when you like. I'm a quality person. Like I prefer quality over quantity. You know what I'm saying? So I'll invest X amount of dollars to have a quality wig. So I think this wig was like $500 or whatever, and
Jesus.
Okay, but this was y'all chill. That's another reason why I'm locking my hair, because look how much money I'm saving. But anyway,
I wish a motherfucker would. What? $500
for somebody else's hair.
Continue, please.
Yeah, somebody else's hair. Yeah. But it's a black-owned business. So it's a black woman. You know. And I'm not even gonna get into black owned because of I get irritated when we buy a bunch of shit from China and then upprice it and then be like, hey, buy this same shit you can get from Amazon, but upprice for me because I'm black, But we ain't gonna get into that. So the business is black owned wig lady that I bought the wig from, whatever. I get the wig, I'm having problems with it the week of, and when I contacted customer care, all I was getting was things that I did to it. And it was like, well, you did this when it got out the package. Oh, you shouldn't have done this. And did you do this? And did you did that? And they was just completely pointing the finger at me saying that I had mishandled the hair within that 1 week that I put it on my damn head. I had mishandled the wig or put some type of product. I felt so bad for reaching out to her. So I'm like, first of all, you accusing me of, you know what I'm saying, whatever I did to the hair. And at the end of there was like a week long of send me pictures and all kinds of stuff. At the end, they was just like, pretty much, you're not getting shit. You stuck with a fucked up wig. At the end of the day, that's it. And being that I kind of wanted to, because she was like blowing up at the time. She had became a big black owned wig person. It took everything in me not to go on YouTube and give her a public review, and I didn't. And I did because she's black. I didn't want to do her like that, and just like you said, okay, I was gonna be called a hater and I was gonna be called all these things when I literally invested $500 in a black company.
$500 money. But why feel guilty? Why feel guilty because if you would have spoke out, there probably were 20 other women who experienced the same thing. Now, if you get these 20 people and you only got like 10 of them that didn't have an issue,
now you got a class action suit.
Yeah, like besides the class action suit, but it's also like, hey, listen, maybe you should probably put some instructions in your packaging, right?
Yeah, but sorry.
No, go ahead. I don't know much about hair.
The way I was handled.
Yeah, well, fuck the hair. Let's talk about the thousands and potentially millions of women that's gonna go through a fucked up customer service experience because you didn't say anything. So now this lady's black, right? But how many black people are about to suffer because she didn't fucking change her ways? She bullied you. So the real question is like, where is the trigger for this guilt that you feel for calling black people out on their shit?
I don't know. I know I'm not the only person that feels that way, but that's why I'm speaking on that, because like I said, these are reasons why I'm not willing to invest black like that. I'm just not like I said, it was a way that I was handled, whether it was my fault or not, at minimum,
Well, so I'm sorry. I'll say this. In any other I took a class. I took a class on that once, actually.
Customer service.
Yeah, because it's part of marketing, right? Like it's all marketing is sales, right? So I took a class on that, and that's so the person that was handling you did what they were supposed to do. As in other words, I'm going to save this business money while making this the customer's fault. That's black or white, right? Like that's. But you expect if you expect my support because I'm black and you're black, I expect you to treat me better because you're black and I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what happened. Like in that particular instance, and that woman's dead fucking wrong for that. But like I'm trying to I'm stuck like because you're not the only person that thinks like that, right? Like one of my clients, I hate using the word client, but like one of my clients that like on the life coaching side, right, dealt with some shit like that where you know they felt bad because they weren't, you know, the black option wasn't their first go to automatically, right? Like let's say let's make it generic. They wanted they ran track and they wanted socks, right? They would automatically hit Nike up versus hitting up, you know what I'm saying, an up and coming like black designer. And they felt guilty about that, but it kept happening over and over and over. And finally we came to the conclusion that reverse racism was the blame.
Wow.
Okay, why would you say reverse racism is the blame for this one?
Well, because growing up as a kid, right, you're taught the white man's gonna hold you down, the white man's gonna blah blah blah, this, that, and the third, right? But at the same time that all this is happening, we're shopping at you know what I'm saying, we're shopping at Kroger, Stop and Shop, and fucking the white grocery store. We're going to
Red bottoms.
we're going. Yep, we're going to Macy's. I mean, I personally went to a private school where there was, bro. Listen, I had to damn near call the cops to find somebody to look like me in there. You know what I'm saying? And then we was trying to figure out which one of us they was coming to get. It was one of us, right? But so like these are questions and like trauma that I had to deal with, like in a personal sense, like growing up. But then like I was able to like, you know, help my client. I hate using that word so bad. Like I had to help but I don't use the word friend either. So like I had to help that person come to that conclusion, because all of their life they grew up. You seen that scene in Die Hard when Die Hard 2 when the black kids went into Samuel L. Jackson's store, right? And he's asking them questions. He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna be a man and show respect. How you gonna do that? I'm going to be the best representation of this community that I know how to be. All right. If you need help, what are you going to do? I'm going to ask for help from a qualified person. And who don't we want to help us? White people.
Even if they're qualified.
Die Hard with a vengeance, right? That scene happened, right? Samuel L. Jackson, right? And then so the scene is like that, but this happens in every household, but it's so subtle that like we don't even notice it. Where it's like, hey, you know, you're black. If you see a black person in trouble, you got to help them. Okay, cool. This is ingrained in you from the time you can understand English until you're 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now when you see a black person, you know, struggling, you know, trying to establish themselves in a business where, hey, look, I do want to see you win, but that doesn't give me an obligation. It doesn't give me an obligation to invest my money. I want to see you win, just not off my back. Because if you take advantage in that instance, Kendra, that lady was no different than like a slave owner, right? She took your $500 and you got shit in return.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I say overseer.
Fair. No, because the money went back to her pocket. She gets the bottom line as the CEO.
Okay.
She, you know what I'm saying? And the customer service rep was the overseer because, hey, look, I'm gonna need you to go do my dirty work. So she can't ever say that she spoke to me directly. So now I'm putting distance in between shitty customer service and myself with a woman that looks just like me, who's my business is catered to her, but I'm gonna fuck her over and I'm not gonna speak to her directly. That's bullshit. We have to do better than that.
Okay.
So when you say reverse racism, like, are you referring to us being racist against each other?
That and a lot of times in this country, well, here we go. Hold on. A lot of times in this country, black people are the instigators of racism and racist behavior.
Mhm.
There are comments that are made that are insensitive, sure. Comments made out of ignorance, and things of that nature. And I'll give you that, right? It could be interpreted the wrong way. But we as a people are so hot-headed and so zoned in to being mistreated, right? I mean, justly, right? Like, in other words, the you know what I'm saying, the white people deserve this side eye that we're giving, right? 100%.
Mhm.
But we have to be better. We have to up our own pressure and do shit, because a lot of times stuff is taken out of context, and it's because we jump out the window so fast, right? That we, like, a person can come out and make an insensitive comment because they didn't read the room, or they didn't read the climate, or they didn't read something, and we're all, fuck that motherfucker, he's racist, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third. Like, and we saw flashes of this, especially during like this pandemic, where like everything that somebody said was well, fuck that, why are these white people out here with the Black Lives Matter movement? They should just stay the fucking home. This don't got nothing to do with them. Like, because there was pockets of people saying that kind of shit, right? And we definitely do it to each other in a sense of, I mean, you see it. The pizzeria, or over here in Virginia, they have Pollard's and they have Feather and Fin. Right, those are the two local restaurants, both owned by Black people, but we debate on which one's the best, and as a result, that segregates, and neither one of them get as much business as they could. Right, East Side, South Side, like, the fuck is the difference, right? So it starts there, right? And because we're uninformed and we don't take the time to sit back and think about what's actually happening to us, we jump out the window on a racist thing. Now, because we're the victims of racism, by our own admission, right? We turn around and do that to the person. It's kind of like that Red Bull commercial where there's two gazelles, right? One gazelle has a Red Bull and the other one doesn't. He's like, you see that lion coming over there? He's like, I don't think a Red Bull is going to help you outrun this lion. He was like, I don't have to be faster than the lion. I just got to be faster than you. And that is the problem inside of the Black community.
Ouch. That hurt.
Why?
Because it's, like, you see, like, I'll use your two restaurants, Pollard and whatever.
Feather and Fin.
That one.
Feather and Fin is better, man. Fuck y'all anyway.
You just did it. How come they both just can't have they decent meals that they both offer?
Because Pollard got shitty customer service. That's why.
All right. Okay, cool. But no, like, we this whole I have to be faster than you. It's like, so it's pretty much a survival technique, I guess, in this business. But it's shown that there's enough money out there for all of us. Yeah. There really is. Like, if you honestly think about it, like I shit on Coffee with Kendra because her coffee is she got the old machine and I got this brand new machine, but her customer service is better. But I got the best in the machine, I got this new one. This bitch don't come out to 2023, you know what I'm saying? Like, her customer service is way better. Her familiar, I can't even say the word right now, damn it.
Familiarity.
Too much bourbon.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, but thank you. Appreciate you. But no, like if I'm shitting on her business because I got all the gadgets and gizmos or whatever over here, come. That's like with iPhone and Android customers, right? Everybody, and we joke about it all the time. We really do.
Careful.
But I have Apple products.
Okay. I'm taking notes. I got a list.
But I'm saying, like, that Apple, Android, like, that's what it is. Like, they're both great phone companies. They're both great phones. It's just your preference. If you like Pollard's over Feather and Fin, and that's your choice. That's your. I may like the other. That doesn't mean that I'm shitting on that one.
Right.
So we put ourselves, like, that reverse racism. Yes, they were racist towards us for 400 years. Okay, cool. We thought that, I'm gonna flip this shit around. I'm gonna drop these N bombs. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it back. All right, cool. That's still disrespectful. It's very not professional. So when we sit up there and tear each other down with reverse racism, oh, Kendra looks just like me. I'm just going to give her shitty customer service. Why? Because she's used to the shit. She's
She's
used
gonna
to
take it. Yep.
she's used to it. Like this is just one for the bag. Never mind the fact that she spent $500 of her fucking dollars with me when she ain't had to spend a motherfucking dime. And I'm going to treat her like shit because she's used to it. And that's where we need to get away from, because all we're doing is Black people are destroying Black business. You don't have to say that you're a Black owned business. And I don't know, this may get taken off somewhere. We may go down in a get ready to delete file off of this. But when you attach that Black owned business or Black business, when you attach that to these hashtags, you get put off over there. You get stirred that way. Why not just why not? Huh?
Are you saying the algorithm?
Yeah, the algorithm.
I didn't know.
Like why don't you just like coffee with if Kendra opened up a coffee shop right now, instead of saying Black owned coffee shop, why don't she just say a fine coffee experience or something like that? As soon as she put that Black on the title.
I mean, because here's the thing, this shit is divisive, right? It's divisive, right? So at this point, right? Like when you get like one of the you've been in the military. One of the major jokes that white people have against Black people is, yo, what would happen if we came out with a white entertainment television?
They got that. Comedy Central.
No, but what if they called it that? Right? There'd be a lawsuit, and Al Sharpton and the rest of the race pimps would fucking go down there, and they now we got to march, and now we got to man, fuck Al Sharpton, man.
Tell them the truth.
They would go down there. And now we got to march, and now we got to protest. We got to boycott watching this channel, and don't nobody Black watch that channel, even though Charlemagne's got a show on that channel. Key and Peele's been on that channel. Chappelle, they made him ultimately was about to be $1 billion empire off of the Chappelle show on that same channel, but because it's called white entertainment television, that means that we're Step and Fetch It and Bojangle when we got to fuck Sambo and all that. Listen, if Black people stop bringing up race and stop letting it sting and affect us so much, it wouldn't happen. And as a result of that, then we could become a more holistic society. Then I wouldn't have to say Black-owned business, because when you say Black-owned business to me, I'm expecting damn near perfection, because it has to be that way.
For me, I'm at least expecting you to give me what white customer service and white business at minimum. That's all. If you exceed that, thank you. But all I expect is the minimum of what white customer service and white businesses are giving me. And I'm not even getting that.
Because the people that get there, they forget where they came from. And they forget what it was like to stop in the business. And, they forgot what that first dollar. You know what I mean? You don't even see that in stores anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you remember, like back in the day, like in the 90s, you could walk into a store and the dude had the first dollar he ever made, like in a picture frame and shit. And you know what I'm saying? He had a person write like, hey, I'm this store's first dollar. And he'd always look at it. The CEO, no matter how big the franchise got, could always look at that and be like, yo, I remember the dollar looks like fucking shit. It was wrinkled up. It fucking didn't have a big face on it or nothing. It had been through some shit, just like me. Right. And now I can wear a suit. We in the AC over here.
Hey, disclaimer: the next comments are not of Grown Man Logic. They're definitely the Uncomfortable Conversation podcast. Why does everybody flip out about Chick-fil-A?
Thank you. We here. First of all, I ain't gonna knock they got a good chicken sandwiches, but how long Black people been making chicken sandwiches? Anything that got chicken in it, Black people have been making.
So I mean,
wait a minute. We're not gonna talk about God's chicken like that though.
Hold on. No.
We're not doing that.
Listen.
We're not talking about God's chicken like that.
Listen, Popeye's been around for a minute.
Fuck Popeyes.
Hold on. KFC.
Okay.
KFC. Churches, Winn-Dixie chicken, like all of these, right? Chick-fil-A comes out. Is it because they have better customer service?
Yes.
Good point.
Yes.
Because it's like completely
exactly
honest.
Why?
I mean, besides their grilled chicken nuggets.
Hey man, they make good mac and cheese.
Oh,
They make
but
good
that's
chicken sandwich. They make a
that's
good breakfast biscuit. And listen, we're not
that's
doing God's chicken right now,
why.
bro.
If you're talking about
I'm
Popeyes,
tired.
right? Popeyes, first of all,
God damn it.
Popeyes usually you get basic to shitty customer service.
It's usually shitty.
KFC too. Okay, all the other chicken places, but one thing I know when I go to Chick-fil-A is if I'm not happy, they're gonna make sure I'm happy.
That's it. But I guess the point I was trying to get is,
And all the machines work.
It's still a chicken sandwich.
Goddamn
right.
po' boy machine.
Right.
Goddamn
You're right.
the po' boy machine broke at Popeyes 90% of the goddamn time.
But it's still a chicken. The thing is, it's still a chicken sandwich. Your experience alone. So, black people, if you really want to succeed, have Chick-fil-A's customer service. Make sure that your consumer is satisfied with their experience. So when we go back to Kendra spending, first off, you crazy as shit. $500 motherfucking dollars for somebody else's hair. But I'll talk to you offline about that. So what I'm saying is, like, if you think that your product is dope, great, cool. But remember, there are other businesses that are just like you. You have to give your consumers something that they will love, something that they will come back for. So if you got shitty customer service, if you got, and granted, you're trying to save your bottom line and your dollar, but guess what? A returning customer is always good money. That's what I heard. That's what I've heard.
No, absolutely. And not only, and even though I didn't like go on YouTube and do the review about the lady, if I'm talking to somebody about hair, I'm not going to recommend that company. If the girl is talking about that company to me, then I'm gonna break it down to her. Look, this is the kind of customer service that I had. So therefore, I still have my word of mouth.
True.
And if I would have had an amazing customer service, despite the product not being what it was supposed to be, I wouldn't feel that way. Like, I'm here talking to y'all now, whatever. I would be like, oh yeah, well, she took care of me, everything was good. And I'm going to continue to tell people this is worth the $500. Now I don't feel that way. I'm telling her, no, don't buy it from there. This is how she treated me, blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. So you're absolutely right when it comes down to it, because like Nike and the socks. Nike ain't the only people got the socks, right? We're gonna go get socks from whoever the fuck we get socks for, but we continue to get socks from people who give us good customer service. We're gonna stop going to. So do you feel like we're holding each other back? We're hurting the Black businesses in the Black community by using Black owned as a I don't want to say manipulation tool, but like a way to, like, somebody, like I said, guilt me into, okay, I'll buy you damn socks.
Oh hell yeah,
and just because you said it's Black owned.
Wait, I don't
not focusing on the quality of my sock, but focusing on it's Black owned.
Yeah, that is a manipulation tool. First off, it is. It is 100%. But yeah, here's the thing, man. Like, again, E, just like I said on your post, you posted on Instagram a couple weeks ago. You posted basically saying, like, Black people will do the electric slide together. Something to that effect. And
I remember that. Yeah, if Black people came together like they did the electric slide, we'd be in a better place.
but that's, you don't even know how powerful that is, like, to this day, right? And
I put that shit on there and I forget about it. Like, I go back and look at the comments later, but I put it on there.
I mean, basically the same thing I said, man. Nobody wants to do the fucking work. Everybody's looking for the hookup. I mean, look at it like this: how many family members want a piece of your merchandise if they don't want to buy it? How many family members? How many family members do you talk to that only want to hit you up for money because they think that you
that list longer. That list is long.
You understand what I'm saying? How many family members only talk to you when you can do them a favor? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I need somebody with muscles. Dewan, how you doing, man? Then you chat me up with the small talk, man. Save it, man. Save that shit. Get to the fucking point. Drake hit the nail on the head when he said, look, I wish that everybody could tell me what they wanted within the first second of talking to me. Like, just tell me what you want, and then let me shut the shit down, because y'all people are fucking foul for that. I don't matter to you until you need something, right? Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't say hi, how, like, I can't tell, bro, y'all know more about me than people in my family.
Yeah. You also bombard us daily. We bombard each other. So
leave him alone.
but no. What I'm saying is, like, we hit each other up daily, and if we don't hit each other up by lunchtime, yo, y'all good? You all right?
It's awfully quiet today. y'all straight.
No,
sure.
Like, it's people who only need you when you're a necessity. You know, like you have so. It's funny that you said that, right? It's about the how many people hit me up for money, or how many people hit me up when they need something. How many people actually asked about the merchandise? Oh my God, I can't wait to this air. So
sometimes they ask about your business only when they need it.
You know what's so funny?
Or when it benefits them.
Here's something. Here's a fact. People see, I have family members and friends who only hit me up because they see the numbers growing or whatever. They see the numbers. And not once have they bought, what's the cheapest thing on this website? A coffee mug. Coffee mug is $11 and $15. Coffee mug. But they want to sit up there and hit me up and try to get free business advice. Nah.
Yeah, can I pick your brain?
No. Hey, how did you do this? How did you do this? How did you do this? I don't know. You know, I'm just over here. Y'all hear me say it a lot. No, I'm just over here minding my own business. You know, I'm minding my business. I'm doing this over here. I got some orders to fill. I got this to do. I'm over here looking at the fall in a winter line right now. Oh yeah, well, I was asking about. I was just on the website. Oh, for real? What did you look at? What did you like? The shirt. Okay. Which color? Because which hoodie? Which with this, with that, with this. You're not gonna pick my brain for free if you're not supporting me. You only contact me when you need me. And shout out to my siblings. I love them to death. I love them to death. I have a sister who didn't even say anything to me. She literally, I just get the notification that came through, like, psh. I'm like, whoa, she bought this. I call her like, yo, how come you didn't call me? She was like, because I'm supporting your business. I don't want to hook up because this is your business.
Shout out to her, man.
Hey, yo, I was like, all right, I'm sending your shit right now. I can't send you the mugs because I don't make the coffee mugs, but all right, it's on its way. Boom. And you know, like go ahead.
No, but I mean, I'm sure Kendrick can back me up because, like, we're both in, like, the coaching field, right? Like the life coaching, like on my side, like, so not to get too personal, but that business is doing all right. You know what I'm saying? We eyed over there, and like, people hit me up and was like, yo, what do you think about blah 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 this, that, and third? Oh, that's crazy. I talked about this on Grown Man Logic last week. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go check it out. What are you doing? Yeah, I spoke about this on Grown Man Logic like 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Episode 15. What about this, that, and third? Yeah, but you didn't really get into it over there. Oh no, we got into it over there. That happened. Oh, okay. Well, let me run this by you then. Okay, hey man, look, I charge my
X
fee.
amount.
Yeah, X amount of dollars for this service, right? Like, and he's like, yeah, but I don't really want to sign up as a client or nothing, man. Just what do you think about it? I was like, bro, you're not paying. Like, why is it that Johnny Q from down the street, who I don't even know, is like he's paying the fee and adding some. You know what I'm saying? I got clients that got me on retainer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they got free access anytime they want it. But you need to help probably the most. You're probably part of the motivation why I'm even in this business in the first place, right? So I can reach back with some sort of knowledge and look at it logically and find the best solution. But you're the person that wants the freebie. Maybe that's your fucking problem.
Because you know what? I think people look at that rapport that they may have with you or that history that they have with you.
I mean,
Hey,
report ain't paying my goddamn bills.
I was getting there. I was
Oh,
gonna say that no, it's cool. It's cool
sorry,
because
my bad,
you
bro.
know, like no, because if you think about it, like the Dewan that I met 14, 15 years ago is not the same Dewan that's sitting in front of me. Yes, you still have some of the same tendencies, but you are completely different person, a better person, right?
I agree with that.
So if I was to hit you up like, hey yo, Dewan, man, you know, man, blah 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 blah. Hey, E, well, you know, I'm a life coach now. You know, I get paid for this. Oh, for real? Da, 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 da. Like now, I'm looking for now. This is especially, you know, people out here listening to this who's going to digest this. This is where you shut that conversation down. If you didn't set up there and you didn't gave them your standard, your hey, look, I do this for a living. This is my job. Yeah, but shut it down. Shut it down.
You
Just
ain't
shut it
time for
down.
that shit, man.
Let's see.
Because with that free advice, that Groupon coupon that they trying to get from you, somebody's willing to, and it's okay. Fuck their feelings. Fuck their feelings.
You have to, because they don't give a damn about yours.
This is how
Good.
we hurt, or this is how Black people continue to hurt each other, because when I do that, okay, just like the one said, oh yeah, I get, bitch, I ain't heard from you in 2 fucking years. Now all of a sudden you need weight loss coaching and you hit me up. No, we're not doing that, right? But then when you shut it down professionally and not in a nice way, then it's, oh, I got my nose stuck up at you. I think I'm doing something. I think I'm better than you because I'm charging for a fucking service that I had to be certified for, that other people have to pay for. And because you know me for X amount of time, or you blood related to me, I have to now sit down with you for 15 minutes to an hour and give you my certified coaching advice for free. You just want to discredit me. You're just going to completely discredit my certification,
my training, all them hours.
And my screen. So you want to pick my brain and ask me, oh, if I do this, this, and this, and just like you said, Eric, they'll be like, oh no, all right, or was it you doing? Oh no, I ain't trying to like do that. I just want to. You ask a couple questions is what I do. People pay for a couple questions. No, you know, it pisses me off because it's almost like you're discrediting me because I'm Black. Because just like you said, there's plenty of white bitches on Instagram doing weight loss coaching, and some of y'all signed up for that bitch and didn't say, oh, I just want to pick your brain, you know, I just got a couple questions. No, bitch, her questions cost, and you had no problem paying for her questions because I'm Black and you know me, you don't have to pay for mine.
No, you're absolutely right. And then here's the thing. Let me go ahead and validate this right now. No, she should be because like, no, man, because like, yo, listen, like y'all, people that's gonna hear this, y'all have to stop taking advantage of the coaching friends or the experts. Like, I mean, I don't consider myself an expert. I consider myself always learning. Right. But like to you, I'm an expert. I'm certified. 104 hours of fucking training. Right. That's 104 hours in front of a screen. I could have been playing with Dominic. I could have been at the park, could have been at the beach, could have been at the pool, could have been buying some more alcohol, whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Right. And here's the thing. So when you say my nose is stuck up, yeah, it is. It is. When you say, oh, I think I'm better than you. Well, in this area of life, I am. Otherwise, we're not having this conversation. So in this area of life, I am better. Oh, you're acting funny. Yes, I'm acting funny, but it's not funny. It's just different. And the question is, why aren't you acting different? Because I met you as this person 5 fucking years ago, and now you didn't want to come with me on the journey when the opportunity was presented to you. So now here I am experiencing a little bit of success, and you see it, and now you want to latch yourself onto my coattails and get the fucking advice that I busted my ass for free. No, fuck you. Take several seats, please.
Yo. So it hit me, right? It literally just hit me. Y'all both said it like my nose is stuck up.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be.
I did the work.
I did the fucking work.
Simple. I did the work. You didn't.
You did not.
I'm not acting funny. This is my life. This is not a me. I'm not. I don't think I'm stuck up. This is not a me problem. This is a you problem. You don't want to do the fucking work. This is a you problem. Eric, you got your the whew. Hold on. Back ass fucking compliments that you give. Oh, I see you got your little business. Bitch. I see you out here doing work. Oh, you making a little noise. Ho. Like fuck you and your feelings.
Mhm.
Like fuck you. Like I'm dead ass serious. And don't hit my phone. Don't hit my phone. Don't DM me because you get ignored. Like there's a lot, and right now I'm talking to my family and friends. You know, not you potential, you know, consumers. You know, y'all sit over there. But family and friends who sit up there and hit me up and for you don't speak to me. And granted, yes, I stay to myself all the fucking time, right? But don't you ask about a podcast, right? And you ask about how did you start your business? How did you do this? How did you do that? How did you do this? I did the fucking work. I got online, something that you can do because you're texting me on your phone. I sat up there and looked at what do I need to start my business? What do I need? I need this, I need that, I need A, B, C, D, blah, 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 blah. I went out and I did it. I went and I put my money into it. I ain't get no help. There was no crowdfunding or anything like that. I did my fucking work. I did my job in doing it. Now I didn't spend my money. Hey, I'm not giving you the advice for free. You have to pay for this shit now. You acting funny, you acting stuck up. Yes, motherfucker. This is my job now. I don't do pro bono. Sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I will do pro bono, but it's my choice.
Exactly.
Facts.
I've done it as well. But
Facts.
I'm going to come to you and say I'm going to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to help you, not you ask me for the free help. Right? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, I mean, your time's down. I'm gonna tighten mine back up. You gotta act civilized in here. This is a lounge. We're supposed to be chilling.
Sorry.
Y'all in here yelling and carrying on.
Because I feel like that's how we constantly hurt each other. That's how we, like, to me, Black owned has a bad name. Like, it has a bad taste in my mouth because it's Black owned. It's like, so, because I usually have a bad experience with Black owned. So this is
what about jealousy?
Let me tell you about jealousy, right? When you're talking about family and friends that not hit you up when they need something, but I've had people, I'm not even gonna say who, but close to me, hit me up just to ask me if I still had my business, if I was still doing. I ain't heard from you. I heard a word from you, and you hit me up with some fake ass small talk for about 2 minutes, and then said, "You still, you know what I'm saying? You still doing weight loss coach?" Like, yeah, is that what you called for? To see if I was still in business? How dare you?
They didn't want nothing else.
Nothing else. You know, we had, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, I'm gonna pretend for 2 more minutes that I care about something that you're doing. I had someone hit me up and ask me, do I still drive the type of car that I have? What the fuck that got to do with you? I'm serious. When you're talking about jealousy, I'm serious. When you're talking about jealousy, that's what comes to mind, because who asked somebody, hey, you know that car you had last year, whatever, you still got that car? What the hell kind of shit is that?
I think.
Yeah, I mean, well, why would you ask me that? Why is that relevant to anything?
I guess to see if I'm still earning X amount of money to pay for said car.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now I'm tracking.
Okay. Black people, because I'm Black and you're Black, I don't owe you shit. I said it. Fuck it. I said it. I'm tired. I'm tired of beating around the bush. I'm tired of beating around the motherfucking bush. I don't owe you shit, right?
There's a whole episode about this.
But what I'm saying is like, I have a business. I'm Black. Cool. I'm a business owner. I'm a CEO of my business. That's it. I'm not acting funny. I don't owe you shit because you're black, because you're family, because you're a friend. If you help me out, trust me, I reach back. I reach out my hand and I extend the gratitude and the appreciation to you. But because we used to sit up there and play football when we was 7 in the motherfucking park in the field, and you follow me on social media and hey man, I see you didn't cut your hair. Hey man, you think I can get a hookup on some? No, motherfucker. No, I don't owe you shit. I don't. Your hookups don't feed my family. Your hookup don't pay my fucking bills. And if you come to me with that bullshit, you know what? I'm gonna bring it back to the motherfucking friends and like, look at this shit. We need to do an episode. Facts. Shit, man. I'm mad. I am mad right now.
Hookups do the opposite, man. And it's crazy that it's the same people that you'll see support black, buy black. We're gonna black out fucking this day. No, motherfucker. No, you don't need to black out this day. It's them same people that's like, hey man, you think you can hook me up with one of them shirts? You think you can hook me up with this? You got like 15 minutes. Let me pick your brain about something. No, man, my brain is my business. You asshole. Like if you were an Uber driver, I'm not gonna ask you to buy your car during fucking surge hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, man, I know you drive Uber, man, but I was wondering if I could just, me exclusively, can I borrow your car? It's the same. It's saying the same thing. Can I only borrow your car between 4 and 7? Hey man, them surge hours. I know, man, but we played football together in the park, man. We went to grade school together. Like, that's the same shit. My brain is my job.
Okay. It makes sense. The hookup is what the people who ask for the hookup are the same people flexing on social media.
Yeah. You know why? Man. You know why? Because they're on social media when they should be fucking working. Yo, Dr. Eric Thomas. Listen, my mentor, my life coach and mentor, Dr. Eric Thomas, right? He has this episode called Grind Over Google. Right. And he talks about how he passed Warren Buffett as the number one motivational speaker in the world, and he didn't even fucking know it. He said that somebody was introducing him at one of his presentations, and they announced him as the number one motivational speaker in the world because that other person had done the Google. He was busy doing the fucking work. He didn't even know that he had become number one. So after the show was over, after his presentation was over, he went backstage and he told the dude, he was like, hey man, you call me number one motivational speaker in the world. Like I think we should correct that because, if it gets out, Warren Buffett and all of them guys are going to be coming for my head. And he was like, no, look. And he showed him over Google. In other words, he was so busy doing the work that he wasn't paying attention to the internet. Right. So, which means that the people paying attention to the internet are not doing the fucking work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And for those of y'all that know, right, here's what happens, right? Unless y'all say my name on social media, I'm really not paying attention, right? I go on, I post what the fuck I want to post, right? And then I fucking leave because a lot of y'all are capping. And those of y'all that ain't capping are toxic.
Most.
And the rest of y'all, and those that ain't capping or toxic are dealing with some shit. And if you ain't dealing with some shit, you ain't capping, you ain't toxic, and you're actually having a good fucking day, that's the shit that I repost. That's the shit that I share.
Shit.
But by the time you sift through all of that shit, you're just like, hey man, look, is it too early to start drinking? God damn, that was terrible. and that's what happens, man. Like so I mean that's just for your personal information, right? So if you drop in quotes about men ain't shit, or the only thing you have to talk about is sex and I'm not paying attention to none of that shit because it brings my energy level down. I'm not paying attention to the internet. I go in there and post what I want. Notice this. I post what I want you to see. I don't give a fuck about what you want me to see unless it's positive. Then I'll share it. I'll like it.
It's a lot. We need to circle back around this. Okay. Yeah, we do. I didn't ran out of alcohol and I'm still triggered.
Oh shit. So you saying around two?
Hey, listen, look, hey, we can have this uncomfortable conversation, and I'm coming for everybody's head, I ain't gonna drop y'all name because I ain't giving y'all that credit, but I'm coming for heads next time.
Oh, hey, bring me in on that. Bring me in on that.
No, I got you.
Got some people. It's time. It's time
to come.
Sure, why not?
That's my girl. I'm sorry.
Hey man, all right, well, cool. So the next time we have this conversation, it'll be over on your platform. Now, conversation. I think there's no better place to kick off the Kiss the Ring tour than over there. Yeah, let's do it. There's some smoke that has to be had, but at the end of the day, if you want to debate me, I'm open for debate. But just know I'm coming with statistics. So you
hate statistics.
Listen, man, you can keep your anecdotes. You can keep your anecdotes, you can keep your stories, and we can have it out. But I'm coming with facts and statistics. The Kiss the Ring tour starts at the Uncomfortable Conversation. We're gonna pick this conversation back up. Yeah, I mean, this ain't the podcast, but I mean, any pardon shots? I feel like it's kind of what we always do.
I know. I just want to say that we got once we stop looking at each other as competition, we'll be able to grow. Because I'm not just because I'm Black, it doesn't mean I'm your competition. White people, they clearly don't. They understand. There's Nike and then there's Adidas. Okay, which one do you prefer? Okay, they're all making the same type of shoe. Which one do you prefer? So just like how Eric said earlier, there's enough money for all of us. There is. Prime example. I have Nike clothes. I have Adidas clothes. I'm not saying Nike the only people that can make sportswear. I'm buying from Adidas too. While I eat Chick-fil-A, sometimes I have Popeyes too because maybe it's closer to me. Chick-fil-A is not taking money out of Popeye's pocket is what I'm saying. Fast food places be right in the corner of each other, right next to each other. Do I want McDonald's today or do I want Taco Bell? They both getting some of my money. You get what I'm saying? So just because we Black, we are not competition. We're not. And just because I'm Black, I don't owe you a discount. Just because you know me doesn't mean you can pick my brain for a free consultation, because that's what you end up getting. Once I spend over 5 minutes with you, that's a consultation that you should have paid for. So stop. We have to treat our Black businesses the same way we treat our white businesses. There's no differences. And we have to stop feeling guilty, including myself, for not spending with Black businesses when they are not up to par. That's it. I don't have to do business with you because you're Black and I know your shit ain't up to par. If I don't have to do business with you when I know I'm sorry, love, I like you, but I can get these waist beads on Amazon for $11 for like 12 of them. I don't want to pay I don't want to pay 12 to you because you're Black and I only get one. I'm sorry. And that's all I got.
Family, friends, associates, co-workers, I don't know you shit. This is my livelihood. This is what pays the bills. No handouts. Kiss the ring. Kendra said it all. Right. She did. Black people, we run in Black business because we always looking for a handout. We always looking for a hookup. Even though you didn't see me fucking cry, sweat, tears, blood, no sleep, you didn't seen it, and you still want to disrespect my grind. Get the fuck out of my face.
Okay. And not to mention, y'all was laughing. I'm talking about people in my circle. I'm not talking about like y'all specifically, but when I got into health and stuff, y'all was laughing at me eating salads. Now you hitting me up about weight loss coaching and your blood pressure high, Okay.
Well, that got awfully specific. Now, man, I think that ultimately this comes down to selfishness, man. I think that black people hurt other black people because there's a lack of consideration. There's no consideration, and when you think or when you speak or when you act and you do certain things, there's lack of a consideration for your fellow person. And I think we feel it in the black community worse, but it goes well beyond the black community. I mean, this happens to everybody. Like people just don't think about other people, and it's fucked up. Like I find it fucked up and hypocritical how everybody wants world peace and they want a better world, and you think here's what we should do with the troops, and here's what we should do with the homeless, and here's what we should do with fucking healthcare, and this, that, and the third. But you can put that on social media, and you can spout this and be the conspiracy theorist, and the government's not doing enough, and the rich should pay higher taxes to pay for the poor, and all of this shit. But then you turn around and you fuck over your cousin because he owns a business and you can benefit from it, and you need to hook up. You fuck over your brother, your uncle, your aunt, or anybody that's not you. It's fucked up, and you need to like we need to sit back and we need to think about our actions. We talk about relationships heavy on this platform. We talk about society heavy on this platform, but it all comes back to ego. And we just need to take the time, take a breath, and sit back and think about what we're doing. What is what I'm about to ask going to do? How does this going to make the person hearing it feel? And if you're not thinking that, you're just as fucked up as the people you claim oppress you. This is it, man. Text us, man. Are we off? Do you think we're off? Email us. talktogml@gmail.com. Comment below. Text us 617-752-8150. We're always open for conversation and dialogue. I mean, maybe we got something wrong. Maybe there was a point of view that wasn't covered here that we didn't see, or that, you know, maybe you're a person that's been fucked over, or maybe you're a person that is doing the fucking over and you didn't realize it until tonight. Let us know. Hit us up, man. Let us know. And until then, we will see you guys Monday night for the weekend chasing. Cheers.
Namaste.
Did you enjoy what you just watched? Be sure to give Grown Man Logic a listen on all streaming services and follow us on all forms of social media. We'll see you next time.